It's big data meets Big Brother, expanding how the government monitors, understands, and ultimately controls its 1.4 billion citizens.
200,000 cameras will be installed, not only on public streets, but also at the entrances of private living quarters.
The social credit system will go nationwide next year, and few here are willing to criticize it. Something that may pose a risk itself for a bad score and the life that comes with it.
What is law enforcement doing with your mug? Jeff Pegues takes a look.
The facial recognition technology locks on once you're in range.
It's put in the green box around us and then displaying our name.
The front line in facial recognition. Police cameras in an East London street, everyone gets scanned. If you refuse, here's what can happen. This man didn't want to be caught by the police cameras, so he covered his face. Police stopped him, they photographed him anyway. An argument followed.
Photos are culled from social media images, driver's licenses, and government IDs. The report argues the biometric network primarily includes law-abiding Americans.
Maryland enrolled 4 million drivers in its system, and ask a Marylander, do they know they're in a lineup that scans thousands of times a year without warrants? And I'm pretty sure they'll be surprised about that.
Are we really going to stand by and let all of this happen? It's a plague, but not a plague on our lives per se. Some of us, yes, but it's a plague on privacy. Our governments are taking advantage of every single thing that's going wrong right now. Passing bills and honestly just doing things that we shouldn't, or they shouldn't. We're spying on our citizens, but it's not spying anymore because it's becoming legal. We're losing our right for them to even spy on us because we don't have a right to privacy anymore. The governments are using every chance they get to scare us, and whether it's to keep us in our house and so they can have time to plan the next stage. Things got a little crazy last year, I'd say, but we're working our way towards it, and I really don't know what to do, and I'm not too sure that anyone knows because I'm trying to tell people everything about all of this, and the only thing people want to listen to and they genuinely care about are this virus right now. And what do you do when all you have to talk about is a virus and news and shit? The only thing in the news is the virus. This virus is a distraction, but I don't think it's man-made. A lot of people say that. I think we're taking advantage of it though. We have to gather our senses and actually realize what's happening here. The bigger picture. The one that they're painting, and we're just the colors that bleed together. The virus isn't the scariest part about all of this, really. It's the people who are making infinite amounts of money with infinite amounts of power. Every conspiracy theory that I've heard the last 20 years has seemed pretty far-fetched, but some of them connect, and that's what I'm going to go over in this channel, and especially why and how the government is doing what they're doing, because I see things a little different from people, and I just like to give my side of that, just to see what it takes. We're living in a world of lies, a world of false truths, false prophets, and at this point it feels like a false reality. There's nothing we know anymore. Everything we know is painted for us and made for us and shown to us in the way that they want. I don't believe in conspiracies, but I believe in facts, and I'm very analytical, so I would love to figure out exactly what's going on. We're gonna dive into a lot of companies, a lot of people, a lot of sketchy shit, and a lot of things we probably shouldn't, but we're gonna talk about it.
Now, one interesting type of digital footprints that I got really excited about recently for many different reasons, because it's so interesting and surprising, but also because it's so scary and poses so many privacy risks, is people's faces. It turns out that this is just yet another type of digital footprint that can be used to extract intimate information about people, about their psychodemographic traits. And now when I say that, people say, whoa, this is completely crazy. Are you going now to say that computer can just look at someone's face and judge their intimate psychodemographic traits?